My beloved child, you have come to a crossroads in your life where decisions weigh heavily on your heart and mind. You stand at the brink of choices that will shape your future, and it is essential to heed my words. Understand that skipping or ignoring what I am about to share with you will have profound consequences. Every moment in your life is a gift, a divine opportunity to grow closer to me and fulfill the purpose for which you were created. When you dismiss these opportunities, you distance yourself from the blessings I have in store for you. The journey I have set before you is not without its challenges, but it is through these trials that you will find your strength and faith fortified. Consider the parable of the talents. To one, 5 talents were given, to another 2, and to yet another 1. Those who invested and nurtured their talents were rewarded, but the one who buried his talent in fear and laziness lost even the little he had. Similarly, my child, if you choose to ignore my guidance and the gifts I have bestowed upon you, you risk losing the very essence of what you were meant to achieve. Skipping my message means forfeiting the peace, wisdom, and love I offer. The world is full of distractions and voices that may lead you astray, but my voice is the one that will guide you to true fulfillment and joy. Listen closely to what I have to say, for it is in my words that you will find the answers you seek. Life is a series of choices, each one leading you down a different path. When you skip the steps I have laid out for you, you might find yourself lost and confused. My guidance is like a light in the darkness, illuminating the way forward. Without it, you may stumble and fall, losing your way in the shadows of doubt and uncertainty. Do not be swayed by the fleeting pleasures and empty promises of the world. They may seem appealing, but they lead to emptiness and despair. My promises are eternal and true. They lead to a life of abundance, not just in material wealth, but in spiritual richness, love, and fulfillment. Skipping my words is akin to turning away from a treasure that is more valuable than gold. Reflect on the story of Peter walking on water. When he kept his eyes on me, he was able to do the impossible. But the moment he looked away and allowed doubt to creep in, he began to sink. My beloved child, keeping your focus on me and adhering to my guidance will enable you to overcome any obstacle. Skipping this divine direction will only cause you to falter. Understand that every instruction I give is for your benefit. I see the entire tapestry of your life, while you only see a single thread. Trust in my plan, even when it seems unclear or challenging. Skipping the steps I have outlined for you is like trying to complete a puzzle with missing pieces. It will never be whole. In the wilderness, the Israelites wandered for 40 years because they did not fully trust and obey my instructions. What should have been a short journey turned into a long, arduous one. Similarly, if you skip my guidance, you may find yourself wandering aimlessly, prolonging your struggles and missing out on the promised land I have prepared for you. My beloved child, I know the desires of your heart, the dreams you hold dear, and the fears that keep you awake at night. I am here to help you, to guide you, and to lift you up. Skipping my words is like refusing a helping hand offered in love. Embrace my guidance, and you will find that your burdens become lighter, your path clearer, and your heart more at peace. Consider the vine and the branches. I am the vine, and you are the branches. If you remain in me, and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Skipping my message is like a branch trying to grow fruit without being connected to the vine. It is impossible. Stay connected to me, and you will flourish. Every choice you make has a ripple effect, influencing not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. When you skip my guidance, you not only hinder your own growth, but also miss out on the opportunity to be a blessing to others. Your obedience to my word can inspire, uplift, and transform the lives of those you encounter. Remember the story of Jonah. He tried to run from my call, to skip the mission I had given him. But in the end, he could not escape my plan. It is better to heed my words willingly and joyfully than to face the consequences of avoidance and disobedience. Jonah's reluctance brought about a storm, not only for himself, but for those around him. Your decisions impact more than just yourself. I have great plans for you, plans to prosper you, and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. But these plans can only come to fruition if you follow the path I have set before you. Skipping my words is like taking a detour that leads to dead ends and wasted time. Stay on the path I have prepared, and you will find that everything falls into place according to my perfect timing. Reflect on the prodigal son, who thought he could find happiness by skipping the guidance of his father and seeking his own way. He ended up lost, broken, and desperate. It was only when he returned to his father's house that he found true joy and restoration. My child, do not stray from my guidance in search of fleeting pleasures. Stay close to me, and you will find true contentment. My beloved child, the enemy seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. He will try to convince you that skipping my words is no big deal, that you can find your own way. But his path leads to destruction. My path leads to life. Do not be deceived by his lies. Stand firm in my truth, and you will be protected from his schemes. Your life is like a book, with each chapter unfolding according to my plan. Skipping my words is like tearing out pages, leaving gaps in your story that lead to confusion and misunderstanding. Allow each chapter to unfold in its proper time, trusting that I am the author of your life and that my plans for you are good. My beloved child, the journey ahead may be daunting, and the road may be steep. But remember that I am with you every step of the way. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you are afraid, I am your courage. When you are lost, I am your guide. Skipping my words is like walking through a storm without an umbrella. Stay close to me, and you will find shelter and peace. Consider the story of David and Goliath. David did not skip my guidance, but trusted in my strength and wisdom. As a result, he was able to defeat a giant that seemed invincible. No matter the giants you face in your life, remember that with me, all things are possible. Skipping my words is like facing your giants alone, without the power and strength I provide. I am the good shepherd, and you are my sheep. I lead you to green pastures and still waters. Skipping my guidance is like a sheep wandering away from the flock, vulnerable to dangers and predators. Stay close to me, and you will find safety and provision. Reflect on the importance of a firm foundation. A house built on rock stands strong against the storms, while a house built on sand collapses. My words are the rock upon which you can build your life. Skipping them is like building on sand, leaving you susceptible to the storms of life. Build your life on my truth, and you will stand firm. My beloved child, I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans to prosper you. But these plans require your cooperation and obedience. Skipping my words is like planting seeds without watering them, expecting a harvest without tending to the soil. Nurture your soul with my guidance, and you will reap a bountiful harvest. Consider the importance of pruning in a vineyard. A vine must be pruned to bear more fruit. My words are like the pruning shears that cut away the dead and unproductive parts of your life. Skipping my guidance is like refusing to be pruned, resulting in a life that is stunted and unproductive. Embrace my words, and you will bear much fruit. My beloved child, I understand that life can be overwhelming and that the pressures of the world can make it difficult to focus on my guidance. But remember that I am always with you, ready to help you and guide you. Skipping my words is like trying to navigate a maze without a map. Trust in me, and I will lead you through. Reflect on the power of prayer. Prayer is your direct line of communication with me. It is through prayer that you can seek my guidance and find peace in my presence. Skipping prayer is like cutting off this vital connection, leaving you feeling isolated and alone. Make prayer a priority, and you will find strength and comfort in my presence. My beloved child, the world may tell you that you can find happiness and success on your own, but true fulfillment comes from following my guidance. Skipping my words is like chasing after the wind, never finding what you truly seek. Trust in me, and you will find that I provide everything you need. Consider the importance of community. Surround yourself with others who are also seeking to follow my guidance. Skipping fellowship with other believers is like a coal being separated from the fire, quickly losing its warmth and light. Stay connected to my body, and you will find encouragement and support. Reflect on the story of the woman at the well. She sought fulfillment in relationships, but found true satisfaction only when she encountered me. Reflect on the story of the woman at the well. She sought fulfillment in relationships, but found true satisfaction only when she encountered me. She was transformed by our meeting, her heart and soul quenched by the living water I provided. My child, do not seek fulfillment in the fleeting and superficial things of this world. Turn to me, and you will find a wellspring of joy and peace that never runs dry. Each day is an opportunity to draw closer to me, to listen to my voice, and to follow my lead. Do not let the distractions of life cause you to skip these precious moments with me. When you prioritize our relationship, you will find that your worries diminish, your burdens lighten, and your path becomes clearer. Remember the story of the rich young ruler who came to me seeking eternal life. He had followed all the commandments, but was unwilling to part with his great wealth to follow me fully. He skipped the most crucial step, surrendering his heart completely. My beloved, do not hold back any part of your life from me. Surrender all, and you will receive far more than you could ever imagine. In your daily walk, you will encounter choices that test your faith and obedience. It is in these moments that you must remember my words and stand firm. Do not skip the small, seemingly insignificant acts of faithfulness, for they build the foundation for greater things. Every act of obedience, no matter how small, is a step closer to the destiny I have for you. When the storms of life come, and they will, hold fast to my promises. Do not skip over the reassurance I offer you in my word. My promises are a strong anchor in the midst of the fiercest storm. Trust that I am with you, that I will never leave you, nor forsake you. Let this truth be the bedrock of your faith. Consider the power of gratitude. A heart that is thankful is a heart that is open to receiving more of my blessings. Do not skip the practice of daily gratitude, for it shifts your focus from what you lack to all that I have provided. A grateful heart is fertile ground for joy, peace, and contentment to grow. Embrace the discipline of humility. Do not skip the lessons that teach you to be humble and servant-hearted. In my kingdom, the greatest are those who serve others. By humbling yourself, you reflect my love and character to the world. Your humility will open doors and create opportunities for you to be a light in the darkness. Seek wisdom above all else. Do not skip the pursuit of understanding and knowledge. My word is a treasure trove of wisdom, offering guidance for every aspect of your life. Delve deeply into the scriptures, meditate on my teachings, and apply them to your daily living. Wisdom will guard your heart and mind, steering you away from the pitfalls and snares of the enemy. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Skipping the support of others can lead to unnecessary struggles and hardships. I have placed people in your life to walk alongside you, to support and encourage you. Reach out when you need help and offer your help to others in return. Together, you will find strength and resilience. Finally, my beloved child, never forget that you are deeply loved. My love for you is unconditional and unending. Do not skip over the truth of my love, for it is the foundation of your identity and worth. You are precious in my sight, and nothing can separate you from my love. As you continue on your journey, remember these words and hold them close to your heart. Do not skip the moments to connect with me, to seek my guidance, and to rest in my love. Each step you take with me is a step toward the abundant life I have promised you. My beloved child, know that I am with you always, guiding you, loving you, and cheering you on. Embrace my words, follow my lead, and you will experience the fullness of joy, peace, and purpose that I have in store for you. Amen.